Yes, indeed. We are back. We are in the building. Episode 126, March 28th, the last Saturday of March. Man, I just remember we was talking about the last Saturday in February. Man, the time flies by when you're having fun. Let me tell you, it flies by. So that makes me want to say, enjoy every moment, because it'll go by in a flash. Gotta suck up as much things and have fun. You know, be about it. Got some kitties. Kiss them, say what's up, because they're gonna lay like this and then they're gonna be like this. So you know what to do. Enjoy the moments. Who is in the building? Phoenix Ash is in the building. What's up? What's up, nephew? What's going on? The Impact Architect is in the building. In the building, y'all. We are here. We are back. I know I did a little Star Wars comic review for y'all last week. I'm still waiting for a couple of other things to come in. You know how it is. It's good to see you too. Good to see you too. I'm still waiting for and you missed you missed the anime joint from last week. Peek the head in the back. You see the Vader? There's Vader. Right, Vader's right here. Yeah, I got the Vader in the back, man. But you missed the Star Wars joint last week. Now I got the Star Wars book. The anime Star Wars book. So yeah, man. That was nice. So I'm not gonna do a review this week. I'm gonna dig into the crates. I got a few things in there, a few pieces I'm gonna share with y'all. I probably need to get by the comic book store because I wanted to pick up the what's that? The DC joint with the characters. Hardware. Man, my brain is like not working right now. I had a long day, guys, so y'all gonna have to excuse me. The Dakota incident. Golly, there you go. The Dakota incident, I want to pick that up. But yeah, so we're not gonna prolong all the chitter chatter and the yapping it up. Y'all get enough of that from everybody else. But if you hit me up, we're gonna chat a little bit. We're gonna get back to the Green Hornet and Kato. All right, Green Hornet and Kato today. Yes, Kato, Green Hornet. So I got 1,000 layers over here. So we got my man, the Green Hornet here. All right. So typically, once you get the sketch down, one of the things you try to do is actually do it this way. There's two ways I can do this, okay? We're gonna take some lessons today. Some lessons. So you got your layers, right? You got your Green Hornet logo in the background, but you can see through the hat. All right. So as you can see, what I did on this layer is what they call like a, usually for a flat. Just finished a commission for a friend. What you did. So create a new layer. All right. Got the new layer. And what I could do is I'll bring this down some. This is on top. That goes underneath the black and white layer, right? It's gonna go underneath the eyes. I'm just gonna do the face so y'all can see, okay? digital lessons today. So we lighten this up. Real light. On that, I'm gonna check it in a minute. This is too thick. Drawing raw photos. You did it in Photoshop? What did you use? Use the about 30 layers. Yeah, organizing layers is like maddening. But here we go. You draw this like this, and this is on Procreate. So now once I hide this, right? You see the eyes? You can hide the Hornet part. See the outline. Y'all see me do this 1,000 times and screw it up. Then it drops in your background. Okay, so he's now in front of the layer. Okay, the second way, part 2. Let's do the upper body. There's a tool up here. I can't see me select it, but it's a freehand tool. You see here at the bottom, right? Boom. All right, and this is like a selection tool. This is typically something you would do in Photoshop. They call it a lasso in Photoshop. So you got that lassoed off. Make sure you got the right one. Then you just chop the color. Boom. There you go. Okay. Y'all can decide which one y'all like best. The second way of doing this, it's not a bad way of doing it. Gets the job done. But the photoshopping styles, this is more of a photoshopping way of doing it. Okay. So I have, because I have Kato here, laid on top of him. Let me make sure I got this one right. You bring this all the way back up. Now you can really see the difference. Okay? Really see the difference, right? Now typically what you would use this for, if you're on a Photoshop side, and if you can correct me if you actually do use this process, okay? You have another layer, and this is a way you would create your flats, okay? Flats, okay? So boom. Let's do a mask real quick. So you can go back to the lasso. I think I got that right. You just drop it in. Lasso the eye. Clear. No, it's not this one, dude. One day you can't do on Procreate is like straight press delete. Okay. There's a little missing spot here. Just fill in. Then you would get your flats. This would be your flat. You with me? So it's different in Photoshop. You would use this and you would like select this. then you just kind of like pick out certain parts. So let's get like a skin tone. Let's get more here. I like it more orange. You can see you got a little bit of a tan or something. So you can get this back. Skin tone. Do you like it more on the pink side? No. So it's not a tablet actually. It's the iPad that I'm drawing on, right? So, and I have Procreate loaded up on here right now. I draw mostly in Procreate. We're trying to draw a little bit more. Used to draw a sketch back in the day. Then Procreate came out and then knocked it out the box. So that's why we're on Procreate. I'll make another layer here, guys, because what we were doing, we were doing a grayscale and then come back and doing colors over the top. Okay. So he says, have a Carmaro tablet on the Photoshop, but I was thinking of switching to Procreate. Yeah, I'm hearing, I'm gonna trip out over this. I'm hearing they're trying to bring Procreate out for the Mac. I don't know if they're gonna bring it out for the PC. That wouldn't make any sense just to do one and not do the other. But that's what I'm hearing. But I don't know what the timetable is for that. So, but doing it in drawing and on this made it so I can take this with me. I wouldn't have to, sit down on my computer if I don't want to. Even though now this daggone iPad just sits there in the house, I rarely take it out. I tell y'all a quick story. I went on a trip. Where we go, babe? We went on a trip anyway. I was got on the airport, got on a plane, and I put my iPad in the front seat. In that little slot right in front of, right in the back of the seat in front of you. Put the iPad in there. All right. We were late landing for a connected flight. So I was in a massive hurry. So I left my iPad on the plane. At the time, my iPad was like Copenhagen Airport. Yes. Where was coming from? Dubai? Copenhagen Airport. Doing a connect flight. Had to run through the airport. I don't remember when I remembered that I didn't have my iPad. I think I got home and I was like, where's my iPad? So, man, I had to run through hoops. Got to Lost and Found. I think it was Swiss Air. He had the iPad and Lost and Found. But your boy had to pay to get it. I had to pay to have him ship it to me. And that took like a month. So I was without the iPad for like a month. I was in tears. So that was crazy right there. Can't believe I left the iPad on the seat. So, yeah. Keep it home. Man, keep it home or like, put a, you probably wouldn't even know, put a air tracker on it or something. Because these things are too expensive to be leaving on planes. Let me tell you. You can't believe I actually got it back. You see this? So I can't believe I actually got it back. Man, yo. I love this story was sitting in there. I was like, yo, I'm getting my iPad back, yo. I'm getting it back. Sending it to me. Tracked it down. I know somebody was thirsty. And was like, yeah, I'm sorry. They probably get a lot of electronics. I see a lot of headphones be getting left. But if somebody needs an iPad, I think it's like a 30-day. 30 days, they'd be like, yeah, somebody was like, yeah, I'm taking that home in 30 days. I was like, yo, I ain't having it. Give me back my iPad, bro. Oh man, that was a crazy situation. So that's your lesson. You don't learn nothing. You don't learn nothing else today. Don't leave your iPad on the plane. Thought I was gonna be real cool, drawing on a plane. Left it. So yeah. But yeah, I do find the iPad really convenient and fun. I do have another. Let me show. I don't know if I can see it. I do have my other piece here, but you can. I'll move this around or something. No, I did something. Hold on a second, guys. Playing around, trying to get cute. Oh boy. Hold on a second, guys. I know y'all can hear me, but I need to get my extra camera up. Yeah, trying to get cute. Anyway, let me bring that back real quick. Disconnected again. I don't know why. It's hooked in. All right. All right, so you can see this part here. This is a Sketchboard Pro. That's the one to show you that real quick. Let me get back on here. The Sketchboard Pro, you stick the iPad in there, and then it has legs on it. You can prop it up, sit on the table, and draw. You know, or if you prefer, you can draw, your lap or whatever. That works too. But having this for a while now, this makes it real easy to sit and draw. So real easy. But iPads aren't cheap, so you could get an Air, and that's a little cheaper. Air's a little cheaper. That'll give you just as much. It's a little bit. It's like a little bit smaller than this. So. But there's one more app that I saw about a week ago that I'm gonna get a hold of, and I'm gonna try out another app. I actually haven't played with Clip Studio yet. You know, a lot of the artists these days use Clip Studio. That's a really good app. Fresco's okay. Adobe Fresco. It's okay. It's not bad. So it's a lot out there. Procreate makes a Mac version. That's going to be wild. That is going to be wild. So I want to see this rim here. I want to be able to see it and smooth it out. It's like an indent, like it pops out, but it's not quite flat. So I want to be able to see this indent here because it would create a shadow here. And actually this should get a little bit lighter up here at the top. Then you got that dark shadow that's above the eyebrow here, but this should be a little bit lighter on here. And there you go. You can soften that up. Soften this up. Okay. On the last few times I've been on here, I've been just straight, almost painting. Let's smooth this out too. I'm trying to draw some of the characters, but I've been liking more of the paint style, so I've been doing a lot of that as of late. So that's why y'all who've been on here for consecutive weeks know that I've been doing that. Bro, you seeing my mark from G-Force? Did that a little over a month ago. There's also like a little crease rim underneath here like this as well. It's these little nuances that get you. All right, so now I'm gonna wrap this little head piece in. Okay, there it is. Since he has a hat on, right-handed. Smooth out the hat. Now here's another trick. What I could do, right? Again with the freehand, I could. Now this is gonna be a little tricky. But you did this easier, way easier in Photoshop. So here I would take this inverse, convert. No, it's not doing what I want to do. Hold up. I want to select this. There it is. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. So then this is where the details come in. Okay. And what I also could do is I can use this as a flat, do a select here, but it's not contoured properly. The light comes from left to right. So we should have some light here. Light here. smooth this out. Like I have light here. Flying today. Like I'm just getting started. So that's what you got with the mask is not done. But you would overlay the grain, show y'all what we're trying to end up getting to. Then you would multiply. I would bring this down considerably to get it right. So that invert is doing something different. But that's not what I thought that did. That's not so bad. So that saves you from actually doing the all the blends of the colors and all that. So we can just do this with let's do this with the values, tones, okay? So we're working with right now. Anybody watching NCAA tournament? If you're watching me, I appreciate you, especially with the March Madness popping. I wasn't drawing. Watching March Madness. This is the time that I set aside to have some fun and hang out with y'all. So I appreciate any and all of y'all who are hanging out with your boy tonight. Okay? It's an honor. And then there's other things I could be doing. Gotta fix this. All right. It's not right. Let's move on. What else we got? I'm trying to figure out how, or is light coming from his side? So it should be a dark red here. Maybe dark red here. Here. All of this can be a little bit of a shadowing under the nose. Right? Make this a little bit darker. Let his nose may need to be darker, way darker. Maybe a nose here. Okay. Now, his lips may be bigger than, smaller than what I'm putting down here. What you would do is now you would, it's like there's always some light here, and there's always like light here. It's always like light that hits here. Okay. I'll blend this in. So you can see that light. And then clean up the rim here. Okay. Probably should have did this on another layer, but it's okay. Get this lip in here. So what you can do is get specific contours and shape of the face. I'm gonna put this down. Oh, it's not closed. I'm sure some of you have seen like different artists work when they like they'll have this will be in different colors. It won't be blended. Like as I have this gray here, it'd be like a bluish, whatever. You know, very stylized in a way. Blue here. You know, you have something like red being here. You know, very commercial like. But in the same I would say it's a bit of a similar process. Because I'm using it as a way to blend. This may be a little harsh on the dark side. Dark side. So the lip has like, there's a break in between. And like two kind of bubbles. Dip in the middle. And blend it here, right? Do a lighter one, and then you can do something like this. Ain't women's lips, so you typically wouldn't. This wouldn't be typical for men's lip, but you know, do a little bit. A little less glossy in a way. So remember this, guys, I'm doing this off the dome. There's no reference for this. I'm not looking at a picture or anything like that. This is straight observation. Okay. Doing this off the dome. So depends on how your lips are. Crack here, right in there, because you want to see the separation between. So like a dark shadow, kind of separates your lips. You open your mouth. It's a little bit too soft. Probably need to okay. There's a little pocket here underneath here, so there's a little extra light here, extra light here. Soften that up. Okay, so this may be a little too dark, but it's okay if you have like a 5 o'clock shadow. I lost it. There might be a little extra. You should see this here. You should see something here. This is what people got, like a little dimple. A little older. Those lines get a little more pronounced. So you don't want to have too many lines. You start to look old. So I'm drawing females, drawing their faces. That's lines. Okay. Gonna get like a little rim of light underneath. Then it'll be this may be a little darker. Let me get it so I can get this right. It's gonna have a jacket on. It's gonna be darker too. So you're doing the painting shit. I have this as like my outlines, right? This piece here. Bring it up. But painting, right? So I don't know if I'm gonna come back to this because the painting is starting to look slick. It's starting to come together. I get the nose right. This is the nose looks crazy. Somebody's nose is square. Exaggerated. Put this down. I think the nose should be a little bit bigger. The hole. Hello there. In my Ewan McGregor voice. All right, let's try to get this right. Let's find it. What happened? The nose is looking weird, but see if we can get it right. I'm talking to you. Try to clean this up. I gotta fix this nose. So I always take some advice. Just like I said, this is up the top of the dome. I am struggling with the nose, as you can see. I can scrunch it. We can, let's see. This top part can come down, or this bottom part here can go tighter. So we can do something like, this. What do you have in mind? Do not kid. Tighten it up like this. But move it down. I'm not sure if it's on the right angle based upon what I'm doing here. The nose should be like boom. Boom. This should be the nostril side right here. So here, fix it up. Okay. This is what happens. You get all into it, and it's like one part that kind of goes a little left. You know? You sit there messing with it for a long period of time. No? That's a little better. It's better far away than it does close up. It's on the wrong angle too. But it's almost there. It's almost there. All right. Be a little bit longer, guys. Waiting for the suggestion. Okay, you're close. This is the structure and the shading. The nose looks flat because the bridge, the bridge and the tips aren't clearly separated. Nostrils don't wrap around the form. Think simple shapes: block, bridge, sphere, tip. Okay, curved sides, nostrils. Use clearer values, darker under the tip and nostrils. Light on the top. Avoid blending and keep some sharp edges. Draw as a 3D form. Excellent advice. I appreciate that. Keep it simple. It's always the key. But since you gave such an in-depth advice, you know how the struggle comes about. So I'm gonna keep at that. I can either keep at that, or I don't want to reference it. But I could reference another face and get that angle right. Because I mean, the angle ain't right. This is going up, and then the chin is going flat. You know, typically you would see underneath the chin, if you can see underneath the nose. You know what I mean? So just some structure. This is a, it's supposed to have been a comic book style, but I started making it look a little more realistic. So his lads. You still have to teach, and I appreciate that for real. Real. You are correct. I appreciate the advice. That's what this is. That's what I'm here for, man. Get on here and take some advice, or give some advice. It's all in the fun. You know what I mean? You're here to have fun and enjoy art. You know, because it's wild out there right now. So. I'm gonna mess around with this shading underneath. Now, the one thing I wanted to come back with was we had that face. I'm gonna clear this, and I'm going to just to see what it looks like real quick, guys. Real quick. Bring this back. Lighten it up. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is this is a quickie. I'm not sure if I even got on the right layer. Okay. Okay, so we can take this down. Real quick. Let's see. Okay. All right, so that's back. So now, this might not work on the dark end. There you go. And then what we'll do is we'll bring it down. All right, so that's what I wanted to see. It's coming along, man. I haven't done anything color-wise on the Kato side. I'm kind of glad that I actually started doing this. It's kind of like a painting in a way. It reminds me of the back in the days Hulks, the Hulk magazine they used to do. They used to do a Hulk in a magazine style. You definitely got to trust the process. So, you know, I'm going to definitely revisit the nose because I know it's kind of off. So I got to fix it up a little bit. But the overall process of this is coming along nice. So I'm getting an opportunity to see, you know, how it all comes together, or how it can come together. It takes a while. I've only been, I would say, 3 hours in this. 3 hours in this. But yeah, they used to do I'm going to pull up some old school. I'm not going to do that today, but I'll come back next week. I'm going to remember to do some of the old Hulk magazines that were like painted. I don't even know how they did that back in the day. They had a whole comic books. Well, at least they had the covers, and it was like in a magazine style. This was even before heavy metal even came out. This used to be, it shows you how old I am. This used to be, you know, glossy cover, Hulk, all the details of the muscles and all that. I don't know if they use reference to do all that. And this is painting back in the days. The digital wasn't even thought about, but it was some exquisite work. I'm going to see if I can find some of those pieces, and I'm going to share them here. We're going to have some fun and take a look at some of that stuff. Like I'm a novice compared to any of that. All right. So, yo, I'm going to call another one, guys. I appreciate any of y'all who came in here and hang out with me. I'm sure y'all could be doing anything else in the world. You know, I try to get on here just to have a little bit of fun on a Saturday night and try to, like, you know, keep my skills, enhance my skills a little bit more. I'm leaning more into this kind of like painting style right now. So I'm trying some different things. I'm trying the values, and then I'm dropping the color on top. I've been on here where I've painted the color specifically. And with the colors, I've worked the values, but I want to work the values in these particular paintings. Okay. So hope y'all enjoy some of it, man. Thanks for the advice. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.